Don't you think it's time for you to have an alliance with one of the already existing parties to see how you can probably win the election and have people support you and back you? Let's say maybe pairing with Obi or any other person that you think is a lesser evil. Because they say if you can't beat them, you join them. Just asking.
Well, this same question I asked from somebody in this room last time I came here. If you can't beat them, you join them. Even the Peter Obi that you keep talking about, that will pair with, Obi has already paired with people who are also unpairing from him. Very soon now, you guys will find out that Obi doesn't even have a political party. That's the truth. Because the ADC that he was lured into, they are mostly, the ADC is owned 100% by Atiku. And the only available position there is the vice presidency, which I heard Amechi has already taken. Is there a second vice president for the South in the ADC? But that's not the issue. What I keep telling people is that there is alliance of the old. The only alliance we have not created is the alliance of the new, of the oppressed. Because a lot of you are still distanced from politics. Politics to you still looks like something done by dirty people and should be left for dirty people. You are only part of the conversation about politics and leadership. You have not inserted and immersed yourself ambitiously into politics. The reason I'm saying so is that you go and review your participation in 2022, which is what most of you claim credit for. You joined the Labour Party. Some of you didn't join. You invested your time, your energy. Some of you invested your lives. What did it produce? Senators that were Labour Party who are now in APC. House of Rep members that are in Labour Party who are now in APC. So there's a place for ideological purity. If the people you presented in 2022 and 2023, who became your senators and House of Rep members, were ideologically aligned with your own aspirations, they will not be in APC today. They would have been the bedrock of the people we can rely upon to help us fight for electoral integrity in the House, in the Senate. But how many of them are still with you today? None. Not a single one. Even Alex Otti, that is still in Labour Party, is closer to Tinubu than the man in Imo. They are friends. I think he's only staying in Labour Party waiting to see, because I'm telling you this because Alex Otti is my friend, personal friend. But I don't meet anybody who is in power at the moment. I let them do what they have to do. And just accept that lack of ideological purity in your perception, participation in party politics will always rob you of the opportunity, and will only create opportunists that will exploit your sweat, your efforts and energy and squander them, which is what has happened to the Labour Party. Ask yourself, what happened to your Labour Party? Are you still in charge of your Labour Party? Can you recognize Labour Party today if you see it? But were you not the guys who were telling us that if we don't join Labour Party in 2022 and 2023 that we have committed heresy? But the problem is that if you join our party online, you have to undergo ideological immersion. Actually, you have to join groups and be trained to understand what the party is about. And if Peter Obi wants to join our party, he has to join online. And then he has to join the classes that will discuss with him how to purge himself of his PDP days, of his Labour Party days, of all the alliances and the relationship he's had that did not work, which I'm sure he's not ready for. So because I notice that so many of you like to give excuses on his behalf. That is not the issue. It's not going to save the situation. What we are about is what we have defined. Our party was created or established in 2018. It's one of the only few 18 political parties in Nigeria that is still standing today. So to join the party, your agenda must align with that of the party. Your aspirations must be liberation motivated. You cannot just join the party hoping that you buy the form of the party, win an election, and the next day you have jumped to the enemy party that we say we don't want to be part of. So that is the problem. The other part you mentioned, which I'll answer very quickly. All of you keep saying you have to go inside and be part. Ask yourself, what happened to Kenyamo? The inside is the cemetery of the human conscience. All the people that have gone inside, have you not lost them? You have lost contact with them like people have lost contact with our stars in the Milky Galaxy. you can't find an Omoyele anymore, even though that one was never genuine. I say it before everybody. But how many people have you sent to work from the inside that is still with you today? So the inside is not for us. The outside that can change things is where we belong. The last question is, what would I advise Peter Obi? Ask him to call me. He has my number. I'll give him the right.